guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do another video or tutorial on this channel, and it's going to be about fireballs. But I know we have made a video about this, but this time this is a part 2, and we're going to make a fireball with animations and some shake effect. So how do we do this? Well, so let's make our shaking effect, which it's actually pretty straightforward and really easy to do. So in our keybind, the local script, so let's add a variable. Let's call this variable local shake. It's going to be a boolean value. It should be local shake equals false. The next thing we're going to do is that right below this UIS input.began, we're going to add game get service run service dot render step connect function, and you see this right here. Yeah, so that's how render stepped. So the next thing we want to do is if shake is equal to true, then we're going to have to add some code. So let's add x, and x is going to equal to math dot random, and it's going to be negative 100 and 100. So yeah, and then the next thing we're going to do is add slash 100. And one more thing, let's add another variable, and we'll call it shake power, and maybe let's make it 1.5, and then it's going to be times by or plus by shake power, but let's make it times. Shake power is 1.5. Now we'll copy this same line again right here, and then replace the x with y, and we'll go down, press enter, and then the next thing we want to do is make another variable, and this is going to be the camera. Whoops, accidentally pressed caps lock. Yeah, my hands are big. Okay, so equals camera equals game dot workspace dot current camera. Yeah, that's what we need. And the next is that camera dot C-frame. This is going to change the position of the camera and offset it by a little bit. But here's how we offset it. Equals camera dot C-frame times C-frame dot new x and y, and then 0 here. So yeah, that's our shaking screen effect. It's pretty simple, and yeah, that's how our shaking screen effect will act like. Now, by now, if you already understand a bit of this code, if shake is set to true, if like shake right here is set to true, the screen will keep shaking the screen. So false. So let's keep it false, but now here's where the magic will happen. So maybe right here we'll turn shake is going to be equal to true, then maybe right here shake is equal to false. Now remember, like each time, if shake is equal to true, it will set the camera position to a random, like will offset the camera randomly. So yeah, that's what it's gonna do. So you also must make sure we turn off camera shaking, which is why we set it to false right here. So the shake effect is now happening. Shake effect. We'll do an even more advanced one with tweening. So the next thing we want to do is, well, let's make some animations, like make our player actually do some cool animations. Like, I've already made an animation, but okay, so the next thing you want to do is that down below, okay, and down below in Fireball, click on animation, an animation, right here, an animation. Yeah, it's called an animation, yeah. So you add an animation to this Fireball thing we created right here. You can name it whatever. Let's call it the attack animation. And yeah, and then we're gonna add our animation here. So right now I've already added my animation. But yeah, that's my animation. So assuming that you've already done, I'll give you some time. So click out of this video, make your animation, and then come back when you're done with your animation. Okay, assuming that you've already gotten your animation and you put the animation ID here, let's go back into the game and like go to the main script. And the next thing you want to do is that you want to make an animation. We'll call this ETK. That means attack for short. Animation is equal to char dot dot humanoid load animation, and then fireball dot attack animation. Now the next thing we want to do is put on ATK animation colon play, and there, that's our animation. You also should make sure one thing, this is a common mistake for all of you, but you have to make sure all the names, all the things right here are in the same name. I mean, they have to be humanoid, spelled humanoid this way. And load animation must be spelled correctly, because Roblox Studio really couldn't like figure out if humanoid does exist in char right here, and if fireball like attack animation does exist in fireball, because it really couldn't figure that one out. So you would have to say it explicitly, because that's why we add the dot. You have to tell Roblox Studio that we are looking for this. So make sure everything is spelled correctly. Whatever the name of your animation here must be the same right here. Okay. Now let's test our game. Okay. So now we're in our game. Oh, my character hasn't loaded. I'm a ghost, I guess. So let's see. Okay, sorry about that. So yeah. Okay, see that's our screen shake. That's our animation right there. It looks pretty epic. The screen shake is a little bit too much, which is a good, which you can actually quickly just change the intensity by changing it to 1.2, or like make it even a smaller amount. But yeah, other than that, it works perfectly fine. It's like a cool fireball animation thing. Look, I'm spamming, it's working. So yeah, that's a pretty simple and easy tutorial. It's not the most advanced, but I can make a more advanced version of this with, like, I can make an advanced version of this fireball with some tween service and some more like cool effects and some, yeah, like basically I can do more with this. So subscribe and like the video, please. Thank you for watching.